Hi, Matthew speaks. I remember when I was young, really young, the earliest memory was uh, me telling my mother that I wanted to do music, that I wanted to sing. And my teachers who taught me how to do things, and my dad who, he also was getting me into artwork. And I was drawing pictures of Dr. King, Mary McLeod Bethune, and Frederick Douglass and Harriet Tubman. When I was only 6 years old, I was doing portraits of them. And it was teaching me that by drawing these people and by getting involved with music, like hearing the music, gospel music, and as well as pop artists and R&B artists, it was teach me about the world. And that's why children do need music and art. Because, well, art, first of all, when you draw somebody, you get into their character. You try to get into their head and their mind, and you try to think like them, and you try to be like them. You want to know what makes them great, what makes them powerful, what makes them important. And it gets you, it captures you, their image captures you more than the words that they speak. Because children, images are more important, because children dream all the time, and they have vision all the time. And when they see something in action, it makes them, that's why they get attached to cartoons. When they see something in action, it makes them curious. It makes them want to learn. And it makes them want to reenact those things. And music helps because music is a sound. And when they hear the sound of instruments and when they hear the sound of voices, I said what that does is that inspires them to imitate those voices and to imitate those sounds. And so, yeah, that's what inspired me to be smart in school. I wanted to sing. I wanted to do music. And I said, my parents and my teachers said, if you be smart, if you do well in school and you learn, you do the hard part, learn how to read, write, and learn how to stay focused in class, then you can do music. And that carried me through education, that music and art is what I was most talented at. And that was before I became smart. That's what children could be. Before they're smart, they get inspired to do music and art, or music or art. And when they see that they have a stroke of genius, that they have a stroke of intelligence, they want to climb higher and they want to go further. When they see that they're really good at something, it inspires them to think smart and to do smart and to want to learn more and more. And it inspires them to want to be educated more if their parents show, hey, if you do the hard part, learning and being educated, learn how to read, write, and speak, then you could do what you always love to do, which is music and art. Music and art is the reward in education. And when they see the first music and art that children get attached to is the music and art of their parents. They want to see what their parents like because they parents are the greatest role models. That parents role model, even if they're not your real parents, but people who you would like to be your parents or people who show love to you like a parent, they're the greatest role models. When the child sees the love, when they feel the love and see the love from someone who is like a parent or who is a parent, that makes them happy, that fills them up with joy, and that nobody could take away. It's a joy, unspeakable joy that no one can take away when you say that that's your dad or that's your mom, and that they make you happy because they love you and they care about you. That's what children understands. And they look at it and say, what did mom like in music? What did dad like in music? And then they think, what do I like in music? Because they see their parents as a reflection. They see their music as a reflection. They see their art as a reflection. And when parents give praise to their child, say, good job, and they read their children body language, that helps you be a better parent when you read their body language and you can tell something wrong with them or something else. And when you talk to them and try to understand it, as the children feel like you care about them. That's what shows. That's how teachers are able to show that they care about children is by imitating their parent. And when a child uh, is good at something and the parent's interested in, that makes that child happy. And when a child has trouble doing things and a parent solves it or parents know who to go to, that makes a child well rounded. It's important for parents to teach their children who to go to when they're in trouble so that they'll be prepared for the obstacles in their life. But music and art is important because they inspire. That's where children think of famous people being. They think of their role models. They think of their heroes and their heroines. Oh, this person was good at music art, or they spoke, or they had some great talent. And you got